Hello, boys and girls. Today I want to do something a little different. I am going to read you a MyON book. I will also be posting a couple of my regular books, but I wanted to show you how to access MyON as well. So we're going to look for one together, and then I will read it. You need to go to a browser and go to myon.com. And then up in the top corner, you click MyON Login. There's already a school name here, but if there was not a school name, you would select Read at Home. The username is Read Now, and the password is MyON. Now you can see we are logged into MyON. There are 6,449 books. Today I am in the mood for fiction. Now that reduces the results to 1,691. Now you can see I can also click on genres. See, today, let's say I am in the mood for fantasy. There'll be fairy tales, fables, and folklore. There are 199 books. See, there are a lot of classic fables and fairy tales. A lot of books for younger readers. Some more books for sort of middle grade. A lot of books in Spanish. And you can see this is allowing me to search, not search rather, but browse. There's how the leopard got its spots, how the elephant got its trunk. Those look interesting. Here's some sort of graphic novels, Far Out. We've got Super Fairies, Thud and Blunder. Some books on Norse myths, the Dark Water series, and some more books for young readers. Let's say that maybe none of those jumped out at me. Let me try and click on fiction again. And maybe I want to read chapter books. You can click on chapter books. There are 1,084 options. See, there's a lot of Jake Maddox, Sports Illustrated Kids, Kylie Jean, a lot of chapter book series. So those are all different ways to browse. I'm going to show you how you can also search. If you click search, if you know something specific you're looking for, a title or subject or author, you can type it here. Well, let's say today I'm in the mood to read about dragons. So let's say I search for dragons. You can see there's a lot of nonfiction about Komodo dragons, bearded dragons. Oh, here's a book, Do Not Bring Your Dragon to Recess. That looks fun. Let me click on that book. Right, you can see here there's a Lexile level, a recommended grade level. The guided reading level is L. If you click here on details, it'll also show you whether or not it's an accelerated reader book. You can see that this is an accelerated reader book. It shows the quiz number, the point value of 0.5, and the Atos book level of 2.6. Now, if it was not an accelerated reading level book, there is a chart that I emailed your parents that will help you convert these Lexile and guided reading levels to an Atos book level so you can have an idea of whether or not it's a good fit for you, because we use the Atos book levels at school. But since this one is an accelerated reader book, I know I can take an AR quiz on it when I'm done. I would like to read this book. So I'll click on this green button, Read. And I want to start the book. Do Not Bring Your Dragon to Recess, written by Julie Gassman, illustrated by Andy Elkerton. All morning you've worked and given your best. You wrote, you read, you took a math test. It's now time for recess, your well-earned break. But before you head out, please avoid this mistake. Do not bring your dragon to recess. The rules of the playground are hard for a beast. We'll break the first one as soon as released. He'll run down the halls, shout to his friends. He'll bump into the principal with his pokey rear end. So do not bring your dragon to recess. But on the monkey bars, things won't improve. Your dramatic dragon will ruin your groove. She cries and she cries. Her arms are too small. If she hangs from her tail, the whole line will stall. So do not bring your dragon to recess. Maybe he'll vow to keep his feet on the ground and volunteer to push the merry-go-round. He'll start out slow, but soon he will run. Then the ride becomes more scary than fun. So do not bring your dragon to recess. You might consider a game of Foursquare. Your dragon's a good sport. She always plays fair. But dragons are huge fans of these sorts of games. And when dragons get excited, out come the flames. So do not bring your dragon to recess. I see what you're saying, and I admit to you that a dragon at recess could create a real zoo. But my dragon is smart. He can learn all the rules. He'll listen to teachers when he's playing at school. He'll be patient and take turns. He'll share all the toys. He'll be respectful and kind to all girls and boys. I know he can do it. You just have to say yes. May I please bring my dragon to play at recess? In my mind, dragons are all fire and wings. I didn't know they were interested in slides and swings, but I believe everyone deserves his or her chance to run and to climb, to chase and to dance. So if your dragon's respectful, well then, I guess he's more than welcome at our school recess. Now you can click, you finished the book. It shows you the time you spent reading, the pages you read. And you could rate it and write a review. And that is MyON by Renaissance. If you have any more questions, please send me an email. I hope you liked. Do not bring your dragon to recess.